We are live at Falkor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the Myth. They will enjoy a weight advantage. And facing him here, one of the greatest boxing champions in England's history, Carl the Cobra Froch. You can see who has more experience. It's the middleweight division. Plenty of power as well as a lot of speed.
Oh, my goodness. Look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
First up, we have the Myth from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. In their last fight, they won by knockout. It is Carl the Cobra Froch from the United Kingdom. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with light red trim, here is the current national middleweight champion, The Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, Carl the Cobra Froch.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
The fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival.
Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching. They better start respecting each other's punching power. No doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which fighter will say no mas? This boxer is special. They got a great future ahead of them. That jab doesn't find a home. For that receipt, it's always coming. Let's go with that right uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Can't find a home for that jab. He misses with that jab. Away. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab misses. And he scores with the counter. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? That hook is parried away. With that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Misses with the straight left. Through the hook, it didn't land. Nice. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Trying to land that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that? On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, will get knocked out. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Only catching air with that hook. They are giving us a high-tempo show. A perfect counter lands. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab does not score. Miss with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Round 7, here we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Just missed with that left jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Then step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You had nothing.
There's the bell to start round 8. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. right, just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.